One of the more
season.
interesting stories this year in high school football in Middle Georgia will be at Southwest, where they've had only one winning season in the last 23 years, but they brought back a favorite son to try to change those fortunes. Joe Dupree, former quarterback at Southwest, is now the new head coach. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be back home and just looking forward to the challenge.
You know, a lot of people might say, well, look, he was a star quarterback there. He played in college. He might not want to take on this responsibility at his alma mater, but why was it a perfect fit for you?
Just like I said, just coming back home and knowing that the challenges that we've had the last 20 years, and it's like giving back to your community. It's kind of not a job for me. It's like just a dream come true, and I'm just so excited about the opportunity and, just looking forward to it.
Now, you were the head coach at Henry County last year for one season. What did that do for you to prepare you for what you're getting ready to step into here at Southwest?
It taught me patience. It taught me, how to be a head coach, along with the help of Coach Robert Davis, who I worked under for 7 years. He taught me a lot about the game, being on the spoon whisper. They taught me a lot, but just being on the job, hands-on on the job. It gave me a little bit of experience on what to do and what not to do. It really taught me a lot last year, and I appreciate the guys up there at Henry County giving me that opportunity, and it was fun. I learned a whole lot, so I want to thank them for that.
Yeah, well, you know Macon high school football because, as you said, you worked with Robert Davis at Westside. Do you kind of feel like we got to kind of win Macon? We kind of got to get Macon under our belt before we can kind of have even bigger plans, because we know the problem Southwest has had as far as winning football. So how important is getting Southwest to be like Westside was with Robert Davis and still is with Spoon as far as one of the elite teams here in this area?
It's very important, and that's who I model my program after is Westside, and just try to do everything they do as far as the weight room, the way I schedule practice, just everything. It's important that we win Macon. That's one of our goals, is win the city, win the region, win the state. And if the coaches don't believe that, the players don't believe that, I ask them to leave, and that's what we believe. And you got to have high expectations to reach a goal, and that's what we're doing here at Southwest.
Well, the Patriots were 2-8 last year, so the big question is, of course, is what can they do this season? We'll talk about that and what Coach Dupree has for this season on offense and defense in our next report.
And tomorrow on the 41 NBC News at 6, Coach Brian Nelson from Mary Persons will be on the show with Bill.